Looking nice in these lime green jerseys. Look at this synchronized dancing. That's a win right there. Let's do a zone right out the gate.
Okay. Oh, look at that move.
Oh, we got the block.
It's okay. Here comes almost a lethal offensive play. Cutting bucket. All day.
Look at that chemistry.
All day. Team 2K TV might be the best inbounds passing team in the league. He doesn't want it. He's afraid.
What is happening?
Oh, they don't want it.
No way. Good defense.
Great defense right out the gate.
Trailing?
Get it.
At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focused and sleep and eat right. Vital.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. James Wiseman's out there with Kuminga. Then there's Brown, then it's Wiggins, and it's Curry in at the point guard.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Wiggins outside. Taken away. Fast break, Milwaukee. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Warriors with the rebound. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Now here's Wiggins. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Wiseman with the bucket.
And how about the confidence from Wiseman on the catch and shoot? He just puts that one up in rhythm.
Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Wiggins with it, now guarded by Middleton. Here's Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Beauchamp. 12 points his last outing. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best. We're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
All right, David, thank you. Sounds like to execute the plan, Greg, they're going to have to get that good shot selection.
No doubt about it, Kevin. If you want to shoot a high percentage in this league, you have to be patient, and you have to understand what quality of shots you get.
Well, that's definitely the strategy. Executing it, that can be a bigger challenge.
Now, here's Brown. After the miss from Bobby Portis. And Kuminga throws it down.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Holiday against Curry. The shot by Holiday, no good. Warriors leading by 4. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Curry. Brown outside. Pass to Curry. 5 to shoot. Here's Wiggins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Here's Mamu Kalashvili. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Alice position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Drills it from outside.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bucks trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The pass to Beauchamp. Floats one. And that one is off. And Golden State will come the other way. Brown outside. And another three for Golden State.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Timeout called. The Bucks want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and hitting just high percentage looks.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
Yeah, let my son get his rights because he's scoring.
Connaughton against Poole. Connaughton passes to Harrell. Out to Payton. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Irving passes to Thompson. Now Poole. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Payton against Irving. Payton surveying the floor. Pass to Harrell. Over Green. And the Bucks miss again.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And please give a big round of applause for your
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Montrezl Harrell. Pat Connaughton is out there with Payton. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible, and we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game that fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. He gets that one.
And if you foul Middleton in the act, you may as well chalk the point up. He's always been a very consistent free throw shooter.
Andrew
And
Wiggins.
the picture of consistency,
personal
Chris
foul.
Middleton is like
First
a
team
metronome.
foul.
Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point.
James Wiseman.
With his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
Middleton the pass to Portis. Middleton on the wing, covered by Wiggins. That one off the back iron and out. Warriors leading by 21. Here's Kuminga, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went smaller. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back, and now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor, because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
6 on the shot clock. Now, here's Dedmon. He's covered by Wiseman.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
Wiggins outside. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Jonathan
And Kuminga throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Holiday finds Portis. Middleton looking it over. Over Wiggins. The second chance effort. And Portis finishes inside.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Bryant. Fires the 3. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Bucks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nets played superb basketball. He added 37 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste. And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
To the left wing. From 13, that one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
Nice, a mid-range jumper by Middleton. I didn't know guys were allowed to take that shot anymore.
Curry dishes to Brown. Kicks to Wiggins. Floats it up for Curry. The rebound by the Bucks.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And so it's the
That's the
Golden
end of the
State
first
Warriors
half with
taking a
score.
19-point lead
Your
into the
Bucks.
break. The scoring
13.
has been tremendous,
The
and they are
Warriors.
shooting lights out with
32.
very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. So with Irving on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kuminga out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Curry. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Brown in at the 2 guard. Kuminga the pass to Brown.
Yo, watch it.
Left side Curry. Over Holiday. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Holiday. Inside, here's Middleton. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And a dunk by Brown.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Pass to Beauchamp. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And Holiday kicks to Portis. Dedmon trying to break free. Portis can't get it to go.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Here's Brown. That one, no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
The offensive rebound. Plays it up and banks it in. Portis has got 8.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Curry with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he drops in the layup off the bench.
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaching. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
Substitution on the court.
"20 seconds left in the third.
Kick it out.
Holiday against Curry.
Whose man is that?
Here's Brown. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
One shot. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Now here's Middleton. 1 second left. Curry with the steal. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Warriors lead by 18. And when we return, look at the...
Jason made another one.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Chris Middleton. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Holiday. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the power forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Brown, good.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Bucks trail by 19. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Kicks it down to Middleton for the 3. Here's Beauchamp. Got it. Good job in the low post.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Now Brown.
Who got him?
The pass to Moody. Shot clock at 5. Another 3 for Golden State.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Middleton outside. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Now here's Dedmon. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. Hangs. Passes it to Beauchamp. Jacks up a three. Warriors with the rebound. Wiseman's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And here's the bucket from Kuminga.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili, defended by Kuminga. Mamu Kelishvili passes to Holiday. Count that one. Holiday's got his first 2 points.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Ray, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel him smiling on the sideline every offensive board.
Timeout call for Bucks. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generation's often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Middleton outside. Back to Holiday. The dish to Dedmon. He kicks it to Middleton. Over Wiggins. Almost, but it rolls out. Warriors leading by 22. Brown feeling out a bit. With that balls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 assists in the game. Middleton outside. Outside Holiday. Looking to get back on track here. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Curry finds Brown. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Beauchamp. There's 42 seconds left in the game.
Golden State foul. Jonathan Kuminga. First personal foul.
And the first one drops. Both teams deciding to change it up.
For Milwaukee. Beauchamp.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. There's 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Brown outside. It's deflected. Payton outside. And the pass to Kaminsky.
Warriors foul. Brown. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Bucks, Frank Kaminsky.
He hits both from the stripe. Brown outside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
First
They
personal
just blocked
foul.
out the noise,
First team foul.
kept on grinding, and this
At the line
is
for
their
the
reward.
Warriors.
Oh, road wins. They're just so
Shooting
sweet.
one.
They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
9 seconds left to play in the final quarter. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory,
Thanks
no
for coming
less.
up to
That's
support your
exactly
team.
right. But
Make
with
sure
the
to
way
get
they
home
controlled
safely,
the
and we'll
game
see you at the
and
next
just
sporting
completely
event.
took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. So long.
Here we go. Looking good. Upside.
Look at the defense.
John.
Great block, John. Do it, John. Give it to him.
Nice.
2 times. Their center is 6'11". They cannot compete with our height.
14 5-star. I'm not going to get too excited because we've had epic meltdowns here, but I like the energy. I like the defensive prowess of Team 2K TV right here. They don't know what to do right now.
I have to say that this is the best I've ever seen you guys play. So shout out to Joe Knows. He knows.
Joe knows.
All right, they're starting to double me for some reason. I'm not really sure why.
Can't be the logo.
And some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, BA, it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Stephen Curry is out there with MP. Then it's Kuminga. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. Shot clock at 2. Nice shot by Kuminga.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Basket counts.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile 1 drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And here's Brown for 3. Counted from distance.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Outside heel. Pass to Duarte from deep. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The Pacers are not the only pro team in town. The Fever get great support in the WNBA doors.
They certainly do, BA, and it speaks to how special the game of basketball is in the Hoosier State. Every level from high school to college to pro, they simply love the game, and we're with that.
So it's the Pacers now, following the score by Golden State. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Golden State ball.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Here's Duarte. 17 points in his last outing. Halliburton outside. The shot, no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Last time they met in San Francisco.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
The Warriors leading. And here's Curry for 3. Drains the triple.
Stephen Curry.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
And just far too many turnovers. You can't expect to win if you can't protect the ball.
That's exactly right. Miscues.
Indiana's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Halliburton at point next to Duarte. They're the backcourt. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Buddy Hield. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He scored 27 points and also did a lot of damage from long. He had every facet of the game working for him, consistently in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
First
And a
personal
moment
foul.
here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
The 3. The shot by Duarte, no good. The Warriors have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Here's Brown. Vanderbilt with the block.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Duarte, pounded by Wiggins. No one covering. Hield's got his second bucket on the night.
If you've got a shooter like Hield on your team, any opportunity to deliver the basketball is a good time.
Outside, Brown. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter, but don't expect him to back away from adversity.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Oh, they get a hand on it. Brown with the steal. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. A little mid-range shot is up. Just his fourth make in 10 tries.
Well, the gravity that Curry commands, it always leads to wide open looks for the guys around him.
To the middle. Banked it in off the glass. Give him 8.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Well, we know Steph Curry has a ton of fun on the court because he can score from virtually anywhere. But that floater is a must-have tool in the toolbox.
Pass to Duarte. Halliburton outside. Now here's Hield. Shot clock at 6. The Warriors pull it in. Wiseman's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that one drops. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in command.
Your Pacers, 41. The Warriors, 54. Gas pedal time. Here
and there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the floor for the Warriors. They've got James Wiseman. Stephen Curry is out there with MP. Then it's Kuminga, and it's Wiggins in at the 3.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Free throw good. Brown. And every team has them. Those games where you just don't have them. Why does that happen, Grant?
Well, B, I think, first of all, 82 games. It's a grind of a season. You factor in traveling, injuries, players out for different reasons. You're going to have moments like this where it just doesn't happen. You know what you do? You learn from it, you move on, and you get ready for the next night. Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Brown. He's got 15. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. And here's Brown for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to Duarte. Lets the 3 fly. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Brown. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Brown's got 8 here in this quarter.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Heel. He's got 5. It's Dorte on the wing. They get it back. Vanderbilt. Good work defensively by Wiseman.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
That one goes. Count it. And the Warriors lead by 21.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Timeout call, the Pacers.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
The Pacers making a switch here. Brooks is checked in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Halliburton outside.
Yo, watch it. Hey, who got it? Coming.
To the paint to halt the run. And Brooks with the layup. Brooks has got 6.
Tyrese Halliburton doing his thing, showing you all he has in that passing arsenal.
Golden State calls timeout. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not the card. Yes, it's good. 9 points in the game.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
Pass to Wiseman. Here's Brown. And he banks in the layup.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
The Pacers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's Brown. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Smith, he's checked in for Indiana. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Kyrie Irving comes in for Stephen Curry. Free throw good. Brown. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Pass to Warren. Fires from the line. That one rolls around and rims out.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And the basket is good. Thompson's got 7.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Here's Brooks. The Warriors pull it in.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Indiana fouls. Jalen Smith. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Free throw good. Brown. And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Both shots good from the strike.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Warren. Back to Brooks to end the run. They get it again. Here's Smith. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Jalen Smith.
Everyone in the building saw.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Brown from the top of the key. He buries it. Brown's got 31.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
They've got Dylan Brooks. Buddy Hield is out there with Chris Duarte. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. So that's the group out there for Indiana. The Warriors have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. And here's Brown for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Brooks outside.
2 minutes
it's
remaining
blocked
in the
by
game.
Green.
2 minutes.
Well, let's remember a former Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green, sending it back. He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Hey, right here.
And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Brooks. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Golden State has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they increased their win total to 29.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Here's Brown. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Brown's got 38 points.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Oh, big-time drive and finish. Showing a little artistry on that tape. I could watch moves like that all day.
Here's Tice. And they converted last on attempt number 3.
Daniel Tice is a pro's pro, and he brings his intensity and work every single night. Gets to the glass there.
The shot comes out, so Indiana will take it the other way. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Kennedy, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And here's Brown for 3, and the Warriors with another 3.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Put it back.
Right corner.
Okay. Not bad.
Oh, he's
nice.
gonna go off the glass? All right.
Now, do they need to submit to be on the top plays if it's already on the show?
Yes.
They're not getting anything from the outside. That's what's good. As he shoots a 3 over me. Yeah, that's not a good shot.
I was out of position.
Nope.
Nice. Rejected. No way.
Couldn't get there.
And
everyone's excited to see these two monster teams battle it out. You know, Greg, whoever comes out on top tonight will have really made a statement to the league.
And Kevin, no matter what happens, this is a great opportunity for both teams. And they say iron sharpens iron. The only way you get better is by facing challenging opponents.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Brown in at the shooting guard. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Sinks the triple. Wiggins has got the opening field goal of the game for the Warriors.
Well, if Wiggins hits these three-point balls at a high clip, he'll become a much better player and more dangerous for this offense.
Gallinari passes to Brogdon. Gallinari trying to get open.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Well, if Steph Curry works as hard at golf when he has the time as he did in shooting the basketball, I don't know. He's no slouch on the golf course.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now Smart after the missed 3 from Brown. There was a story, Brent, a couple years ago that Steph Curry's best round of golf came during the NBA Finals. Did you heard that?
I did hear that, but I also heard that Andre Iguodala has a major role in how that happened. Andre was taking up his golf game when they were battling the Cavs in 2018. And I think that competitive spirit of Steph's took over. They wanted to take Andre on, and he got out there during the finals.
Now here's Brown, coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. Curry kicks to Brown. Shoots a 3. Gallinari with the rebound. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Brogdon. That one, no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
Here's Brown. He's scoring at a rate that puts him at another level. As impossible as it seems, he's truly averaging about 36 points a game.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Here's Smart. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. The pass to Brown. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Brown, the pass to Wiggins. Some nice passing by Golden State here. From deep. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Wiseman. Brown's got 5 points so far.
And Wiseman, that long frame and that left hand, able to whip that pass to his teammate.
Smart on the wing. Guarded by Kerr. Smart kicks to Brogdon.
2 minutes remaining.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
2 minutes.
No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3.
Just thinking aloud about the best teams of my lifetime. That 2017 Warriors are way up there. That first year KD was with Golden State.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And the title-winning 2017 Warriors, Brent Berry, what made them special?
For Boston's own
Steph Curry, Klay Thompson.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up out for Boston. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Weissman. Then it's Wiggins. Then there's Brown. And it's Curry in at the point. Brown, good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Brogdon outside. Over Brown. No good off the back of the rim.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Olden. David?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers was terrific. He scored 41 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And Curry has it in the corner. Brown outside. From beyond the arc, that falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. 12 points for MP.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Here's Brogdon. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Here's Brown. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Brogdon. Smart with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. They get the rebound. Out to Gallinari. Over Weissman. Boston. No good that time either.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Goes up from the top of the key. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And when 6'10" Danilo Gallinari was drafted all the way back in 2008, a shooter of his size was rare.
Well, it was rare. Now we're seeing more and more guys able to do this, but there's certainly a ton of value for Gallo's efficiency and his size and consistency on the perimeter.
There's Brown with the three. Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing starting to adjust rotations, keep an eye on guys' minutes.
Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a...
Substitution for the first half. Fairly.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, the Celtics 35. The Warriors 40.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Brogdon on the wing. He's joined by Brown. Gallinari is out there with Rob Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard. This is in the game for the Celtics.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Brown feeling out a bit. Pass to Weissman. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
It's tough because you want to bump Wiseman and you want to be physical, but he's long as well, and so that range, that helps him too.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Assisted by.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Celtics trail by 12. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Brogdon against Brown. Looking to end the run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jonathan Kuminga.
For Malcolm Brogdon, who comes from a family grade where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
Here's Brown, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. A 12-point game. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Gallinari outside. Passes it to Brogdon. Right side, Williams pulls up on the wing. Warriors with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Brown. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Brown down low, covered by Wiggins, and it's Brown missing. Warriors leading by 12. Kuminga up top. Gallinari covering. Kuminga dishes to Brown. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
They're going to have a nice little run here.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, DA. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Pools checked in for Wiggins, and Irving subbed in for Curry.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Beasley for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound in this one. 16 feet away. It's stolen by Brown. Takes it inside, and then Brown with the dunk.
And really, Brown is astonishing when he takes it inside. The defense does not know what to do with it.
Irving passes to Brown. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
6 to shoot. Here's White. No good with the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The assist.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Brown. Wiseman with the rebound.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the
substitution on the court. Pritchard's checked in. And then for Golden State, Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Thompson. And it's Brown in for Irving. Pass to Wiseman. To the inside, Brown. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 33 points for MP.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got James Wiseman. Wiggins is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Brown in the two-guard spot. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
The shot by Williams, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Molinari, he's checked in for Pritchard. Green finds Brown. Shoots over Brogdon. It's hauled in by Brown.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Brown, the pass to Looney. Back to Brown. Right wing. Here's Yang. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 20.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
Left side, Brown. Over Moody. And it's Brown missing. Brown outside. That's the good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.
just felt like playing a little bit of this. So I'm gonna end it now. It was a nice little stream of it. Probably play some more tomorrow of it. Just wanted to get an hour, some change on it. So that's gonna be the end of this 2K23 stream. I barely play this game. I ain't gonna lie to you. Barely play it, but when I feel like playing it, I'll play it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Alright, y'all. Peace.